Hi everyone, Peter Liciaga, Mount Laurel, New Jersey, and I want to show you one of my favorite juices that I make. And I've been juicing for, gosh, since I think 2005, so for several years. And in 2005, I spent 12 months just on a juice fast, and I had purchased a Champion juicer, and I still have that bad boy right over here. Look at this. This here, several years old, it's still kicking. I haven't replaced it at all, and it's worn out a bit, but it does the job. And so what I'm going to do is show you one of my best juices, my favorite juices that I really enjoy doing and drinking, and it's the beet juice. And I like beets, and it really tastes good. And some people may not like it. I think that's a sweetness to it that I really like. Plus, it has all these great vitamins in there: vitamin A, B1, B2, B6, and also vitamin C in there. It's got a lot of iron, actually more iron than spinach has. And then it's other great minerals in there. And it's also a great vegetable to take for anti-cancer, to fight cancer. And so I want to show you that juice. Now today I had my 5-mile run today, and my body's feeling great. I have other nutrients that I take, but I'm gonna do this juicer and I'll show you that. So the first thing, let me go ahead and show you some of my ingredients. And right here are my ingredients, all vegetables right here, okay? And I have here, an apple, a red delicious apple, and you can use any apple you want. I have an apple that I'm throwing in there because my wife purchases all kinds of apples, and my kids and I, we just love apples, and I have no idea what kind of apple this is, but it's sweet, and so I'm just going to throw it in there because this one's a little bit, I've had it for a couple, a little bit longer than the red delicious, so I'm just going to throw that in there. Plus I got the carrots in there. I have about 6 carrots there, and then I got my beet. Right, I'll use that whole thing. So the first thing I want to do is actually clean it up. So let me go ahead and clean these things up. You really want to make sure they're all nice and clean. Plus you want to make sure when you use your sink, make sure it's all nice and clean, no germs or anything like that. Takes a soap that kills germs and clean out that sink there. So I'll go ahead and clean this stuff. I always make sure that it's nice and clean. Sometimes I'll use my brush to get in there. Make sure it's all nice and clean. Now what I want to do is I want to cut everything up. I have my knife, and I also have my core to core the apples, get the core out of the apples, because you don't want to eat the seeds, because there's cyanide in the seeds, and you don't want any cyanide in there. There's very little cyanide, but hey, why take any chances? So I get rid of those seeds. Okay, so the first thing I'll do is I'll take the ends off of the carrots, and I have a garbage disposal here. I just put everything down there, and if I was in a hotel, I would have a plastic bag, put it all in a plastic bag, and just trash that stuff. I know some people like to take all the pulp from the juicing and make it and you make soup out of it. But me, I just get rid of it because through a lot of juicing, I just get rid of all that stuff. There's too much fiber. And one thing I found many years ago is that you want to get rid of all the fiber, because there's a lot of fiber here, and if you have too much fiber in there, you're gonna be gassy, bloated, and your stomach is really gonna be messed up. At least mine is messed up. So the juicing works great. I get all the nutrients out of the vegetables and fruit, but I get rid of just about all the fiber, because I get enough fiber in my diet. So I want to make sure that I only have the nutrients in the juice. That's what's great about juicing, and I love it. Okay, so I get the beet here, it's all nice and clean. I get the one end off, of course, and then I get these the stalk stuff off there. There you go, and then I just cut this in nice and tiny, little small pieces there, and there we go. I get the beets all ready, the carrots are ready, and I normally add celery to this recipe, but I forgot to get celery. I ran out of celery and I forgot to get celery, but no problem. It still tastes good with this. I'll core the apple, get rid of all the seeds there. It's very easy, and core that. There we go. My handy dandy core. Okay, and I'll cut the apples into sizes that I can push through the little two things. They just go right to the top here, right through the top, right over here. And, this whole thing here. See, there's a hole that goes through there, right over here, and I just push it right on through. Okay, and so I have all the apples are getting cut up, carrots all ready to go, and I will start juicing. And the juicer's a little loud, not too terribly loud. And I'll start with the carrots. And I usually push it in with the I start with the apples, carrots through, right through there. Beet, just start to put all that stuff in there. And I have a plastic container here that I capture all the juice, all the pulp is going to come out through here, and you'll see that in a second. Okay, and look at that. Look at that. That's all that fiber. And sometimes there's juice in there, and I'll put it right back in there to pass it through again. Get that fiber in there. Get all the vegetables in there, all the apples. Very nice. I love it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I love the color. It's a nice, rich color, deep, like red, purple kind of color. Push it all through. The beets. Excellent. The apples have a nice sweetness to it. The beets have a nice sweet taste to it. Carrots, I love the way carrots taste. I basically put carrots in just about all my juices. All that in there. And I'll get some of this pulp right over here to push through some of the bits and pieces in there. Good, I got one more carrot. And push that through. And that's the juice is done. And look at all that pulp I have. That's all fiber. And I always like to clean as I go. Always keep everything clean, makes it more enjoyable. Yeah? And I do. Once the juice is done, again, the fibers for me is a major thing. So I strain it here. I have a strainer here that I use. Nice little thing here, real tiny here, just like this. And I'll pour the juice through it a couple of times. There'll always be a little bit, and you know what? I just want to get rid of all that fiber because I have plenty of fiber in my diet. I don't need any more fiber. Good, get rid of that. See that? Well, it's all more fiber there. And then I have my glass here, and sometimes I put garlic in it, and I have a juice that I have garlic in it that has celery, carrots, garlic, and parsley. Another one of my favorite juices. Okay, it's great, keeps your immune system strong, and keeps you healthy. Yes, I've been accused of smelling very, very vegetable-y. Okay, but hey, I stay healthy, I have the energy. Yeah, so there you go. That's my juice right there. And it's beautiful. Look at this. Look at that color in there. It's a rich color. Look at that. Can you see it? Look at that. Look at that. It's great. And let me taste it. I love this. This is really, really, really good. Okay, so watch as I enjoy. I really do my best to drink it right away because the one thing about fresh vegetables and juicing is that the moment oxygen hits it, it starts to chemically change. And oxidation, and when you look at the apple, once you cut the apple, you'll see it starts to turn brown. Same thing with a banana. And so as soon as I juice, I right away drink it. And I have little jars that if I want to juice and prepare my juices for the day, I have little jars you can do for preservatives and jarring when you do jarring, fruit jarring and preservatives. So I'll put the juice in there all the way to the top. Top it off with the cap and close it tight. This way there's no air in it. And put it in the refrigerator and it'll last a few hours. But other than that, I drink it right away. So anyway, that's my beet juice. It's got the apples in there. It's got carrots and it has beets in there, and also I could also add celery, which is another thing I like to do. So any questions, let me know. I'm training for my marathon, and I'm feeling great. September 16th. And I'll be looking forward to you guys supporting, and I'm also raising money for American Cancer Society, and I'm on the team Determination. And please contribute and help me reach my goal of $1,000. And that information is right below. Take care. Look forward to hearing from you soon.